Hi guys, so this is my first production diary for the A2 Media blog post about music videos and the digipack and the advert. Um, so this first production diary, I just want to go through some research elements that I went through. So I was researching music videos in the indie genre just to kind of identify what kind of stereotypes they may hold and what conventions they hold, just things like that really. So I went through Fix You first because that's what we kind of want our music video to look like. Fix You. We like the way Chris Martin is in the location of London and how he walks through different places and stuff, and we think we're gonna kind of use that idea. So I just spoke about like the opening of the video, the lighting of the video, and the editing of like they use slow motion, for example. Then Take Me to Church by Hoyser, I think that's how you say it. And then yeah, in that I made a little Go Conquer, and I just spoke about the effects on the audience and how like what symbolic things they had in there. And just say like again, just like they're editing, like their cut scenes and things like that. Then I spoke about the song Chocolate by the 1975. I spoke about their lighting, that it's black and white there, so they use Loki lighting. Um, their costumes also, they're all dressed in black with leather jackets, which like connotes a rebellious kind of personality. So we again think we might go for that kind of look. Not like all the leather, that they come across as quite gothic, but we want to head towards that kind of way, but we don't want to look too gothic because that just takes away our individuality from our product. We don't want to be gothic. We want to be indie and confident in what the artist wears, but yeah, we don't want to go too towards gothic, otherwise that would just take it away from our artist. Um, Chasing Cards, pretty old song. I just spoke about camera, like cinematography in this, so like camera shots. So yeah, I spoke about over the shoulder, establishing shot, and then again the lighting in the music video, just to kind of just to give you some like analytical skills really. Um, and then the cooks, she moves in her own way. I spoke about the element of travel in this. So they go around in a bus, and I said about they sleep on the bus, they travel in the bus, they travel off at different locations, um, and I kind of explained that through explaining cinematography, how that corresponds with the element of travel. So it's all handheld, which implies that someone is recording them whilst they're traveling. So that kind of, it makes it look like a diary. So the audience can look at that and think, oh, that's actually what they're like. That's actually what they appear to be like on a day-to-day basis, which most probably we all know isn't true because they're always laughing and having fun, which gives them a reflection that's good, but it's not a true reflection of what they probably are. Yeah, just again speaking about their costumes, that they're all wearing just like simple clothing, loose clothing, just to show that they're not materialistic, no designer gear. And I mentioned that Drake, as an artist, wears like Canada Goose and Timberlands and Stone Island in like big designer brands in his music videos, which make him appear rich and wealthy and stylish. But obviously, in the indie genre, it's a bit different to pop, and they just don't really care. They just want to make some good music and yeah, just live life to the full, I guess. Um, we Don't Talk Anymore. This but from Charlie Puth just spoke about how they use split scene throughout the whole entire video, um, to show two different characters going through like their basic day. They appear to be like exes in the video, so just looking at how they are similar in every way. Like they both get their iPhones out at the same time. They're both eating at the same time. They go to text each other, but they bottle it because like they're exes and they just can't pluck up the courage or whatever. So, and how they meet new people and things like that. So that's just, I just spoke about that really. I enjoyed this one. Fireflies reminds me of my childhood. I spoke about the cinematography solely in this one. How they use a wide shot to show that it's a children's bedroom just there, and he's just in the corner as a man. And I spoke about how he may want to be like living in his childhood again. That may be his room as a child, and he wants to go back there and kind of relive his childhood. Talk about medium close up to show that he's singing and playing on a child's piano, not an actual like expensive piano. He's playing on a little kid's one that he used to have when we were kids. Extreme close up, so start and stop. And I spoke about this one, magic. He turns on magic, and then all of the toys in the room turn to life, and they start moving about while he sings. So I said it was quite what's the word? I can't remember it, but yeah, it's quite like I want to say fanatical, but that's not the word. It's like fantasy. It's like his fantasy to kind of make the toys come to life and be in this magical little world of his in his room as a child would. But yeah, so then I spoke about the Robbers in 1975. I just spoke about their location, the cinematography, some symbolic meanings, the codes and conventions, in how it fits into the indie genre, and yeah, the costume and things like that. So that was pretty much just a summary of the 1975 Robbers, the song. Just quickly summing up what's in that. I didn't want to go too into depth into specific things. I just wanted to give an overall summary of like some just analytical skills of their song really. And then lastly was Riptide by Vance Joy. I love this song. Yeah, I just spoke about like deeper hidden meanings in the song. So like I didn't speak about cinematography or anything like that. I spoke about the hidden messages that are in the song